So after setting the units and the limits, you can proceed from the line command. 28 angle 270. At 28 angle 270. Then at 56.5 angle 0. Then 28. Then close. Then go for offset. Draw a 8 mm line from here to here. So control circle, a smaller circle, control right click from here at 32.5 comma y-axis it's 20. So from this point draw a radius of 4.5. Then for this from this circle at 14 mm line, control right click from and go for snap settings, select all, OK. So you can go for line from this point at 14 angle 0. This is the reference point. You can check the dimension linear from this point to this point. It is 47. And totally from here to here is 57.5. So from this point you can draw a center line circle from here, can radius of 29 and here radius of 34. So 34 you can change it as a different color. So after that now line, control right click from this center point at 34 for angle minus 30. So from this point you can draw a circle of radius 4 mm. Similarly from this center point you can extend the line. So line, so from here at again 9 mm angle minus 30 you can extend, and you can go for the circle again from here of radius 4 mm and go for copy or offset. You can go offset 4 mm. So from here this line to offset, from here this line to offset, and go for trim command. Select these two points as the cutting edges and cut this line and this line. Now you select offset command. Select 4 mm. So from here you select 4 mm So from here you select 4 mm using extend command. You select the base extension circle and go for circle command. So from here draw the circle and using the trim command, using this line and this line as a cutting edge, right click it, remove the unnecessary part, then go for trim command again, using this point, this line and this line as a cutting edge, right click and remove this part. Right, now you can go for the fillet command. You select the radius fillet, you select the radius as 7 mm. Now you select this and this. Similarly, you select this and this. So the radius is completed now. Now you want to draw the another circle, smaller circle, control right click from. So from this center point at 34, angle 30, the radius is 3 mm. Again you want to draw a circle of radius of 7 mm. So draw a line connecting this center and the center of the circle and go for offset command of radius of 7 mm distance. So you offset this line this side and this side and deselect it and go for trim command and select this 2 point lines as a cutting edge, right click it, you can select trim. So select this line as a cutting edge and remove this and this, right, and remove this also, remove this and trim, again trim. You select this line and this line as a cutting edge, right click and remove this point and this point. After that the fillet radius is 4 mm. So the radius is select, right click it, fillet, right click, radius, you set the radius as 4 mm. Now so before that you try to trim. After that you go for fillet, set the radius as 4 mm. Now you select this curve and this line, select this curve and this line. So thing is over now. Can delete this also. Now line from the center of the circle at 34 angle 90. So from this point draw a circle of radius 4 and similarly from this point draw a circle of radius 10, right. After that draw a circle from here covering this point. Similarly you draw a line. So from this center of the circle at 34 plus 10 at 44 angle 135. Now you can go for trim option, select this line and this circle as a cutting point, right click it and remove this part. Now you can go for the circle. So from here I can draw the circle, bigger circle. Now we can go for another thing, circle of radius 4 mm. Now from draw menu, draw for circle, start, center, sorry, draw menu, go for arc, start, center, start, end and radius. So from here you can start, from here you can end. The radius is 34 plus 4, 38. Right, now we can go for trim command. You select this two arcs. Similarly, you can go for arc, draw arc, start, end radius. This start, this end. So the radius is 30. Now you can go for trim command. So you select this line as a cutting edge, right click it and remove this points. Similarly, you can select trim command. You select this line as a cutting edge and this line as a cutting edge, right click it and remove this part. Similarly, you can use trim command, select this point as a cutting thing and this vertical as a cutting, another cutting edge, and remove this. Now can draw the circle, draw circle, tangent, tangent radius. Right, for this tangent, this is another tangent, the radius is 4.5. So we can trim it, remove this, remove this, and remove this line not needed. You can delete this arc not needed, you can delete. So this line not needed, delete, you can delete this. Similarly, want to connect fillet command, radius 12, set the radius as 12 mm. This and the base circle. So the drawing is completed, nearly completed. Now you can delete this line also. Now you can use for fillet command. You set the radius as 12 mm. Now you select this line and this line. Similarly, right click. Similarly, you can go for chamfer. Right click, you can go for the distance option. It is asking for the first chamfer distance. So enter 9 mm. Second chamfer distance is 10 mm. So now you select the first line, which is 9 mm, and 10 mm the next line. So this chamfer is done now. Now this is the radius 29. This is the radius 29 circle. So draw a circle. Draw here and go for trim. You select this line. Now go for trim. And select the unwanted lines, whatever you not needed. So now select this line, delete it. Now using this line, you can go for properties. You can select the line type, as to center and select the scale value. So highlight as a center one. After that, from the circle, center of this circle, control right click from. So from this circle, center of here, want to move at angle -14 angle 0. So from here you draw a circle of radius 5 mm. So you can shift this. So from this circle center, draw a circle from here of radius 11. Similarly from this center circle, draw a circle of radius 19 and go for trim command. You select this both the things, right click it and remove the unwanted things. Now you go for fillet, go for radius, enter the radius value as 2. Now select this curve and this curve. Similarly again use the fillet, set the radius as 8 mm. Select this curve and this curve. So thing is completed. Now at the center of the line, so at the 14 mm, I'll go for offset. Set the value as 14. Move this line downwards. Similarly from the left, so 16.5, go for offset. Set the same offset. You enter the value as 16.5. Enter it. Now fix the circle. The circle radius is 7.5 here. Now the drawing is partly completed. After dimensioning, the drawing looks good. So now you can delete the reference line. So nearly the drawing is completed now. Now you can go for dimensions. Dimension, you can go for linear and select this point, the vertical point. So it comes as 28. Similarly from this point to vertical point, so this comes 10. Similarly from this point, you're getting it as 9. Similarly from the center of the point, getting around 8. Then from this center of the circle to this center of the circle, we are getting 26. Now we can go for trim command. Select this point and this point, right click it, and you can remove this point. So it creates. So now you can go for dimension, one for linear. So from this center to this center, so getting as 14. Now this dimension is crossing the drawing, so we can re-edit it and fix the new position. Similarly for other dimensions, you can fix the positions. Click it, go for grips. Similarly select the dimension, select the grip and move it. You adopt the same procedures for moving all the dimensions. Now after that you can go for the dimension, radius. You can select all the radius. Similarly, this radius, the radius of the reference circle is 34, the radius of 29, the fillet radius, the radius of the smaller circle, the radius of the bigger circle. Similarly, this fillet radius 12 mm, radius 4 mm, radius 10 mm, radius 44 mm. Similarly, this radius 10 mm, this radius 5 mm fillet radius, and the radius of this circle and this circle radius, this circle arc radius 11 mm, this radius 8 mm, this radius 19 mm, this radius 2 mm. So mostly the drawing is completed now and look like a completed drawing.